Hello everyone, this is Diane. It is Monday, so I just got back from the flea market today, the outdoor one, the Stockyards, Athens Stockyards flea market. I didn't find a ton of stuff, which is fine because I found a ton of stuff last week, and I still have one video that isn't on my channel yet as I'm filming this for the estate sale that I went to on that same day. So what I got were some sewing supplies. This was one bundle right here. Some books, some unique paper items, and some textiles. So let's look at the sewing supplies first, because I don't even know everything that's in there. I looked at this last week, or a previous week, and she wanted more than I wanted to pay, because really all I wanted were these two items. And she had these wooden darner, I don't even know what you call these, eggs. My mother used to use a light bulb to put it in the socks so you could darn. But anyway, she kept mentioning these, so I know that the price was higher because of these. So, oh my goodness, look at that. That's pretty. I wonder how old that is. The packaging doesn't look very old, so it's probably not very old, and it's not even open. Oh yeah, there it is. I might just use them for a decoration in my room. Okay, so anyway, today she told me how low she would go, and I took it. There's a little ruler, wooden ruler, and one of these. I have one of these, but I'll just add this to it in case I need another. It's a gauge, and you can measure. Set that on there to help you like turn a hem up and stuff like that when you're sewing. There's a spool of thread, a metal zipper, a very big one. And what's this? It's a little drawstring mitten with safety pins stuck in it. How unusual. This is pretty. I can use that. And there are buttons and some spools. I still have a bundle of wooden spools in my shop, so I wouldn't have bought it for this. This is nylon thread, transparent nylon thread. So there's 3 spools of nylon. There's this gold metallic. I've never used metallic thread in my sewing machine. There's some silver metallic, and then there are 3, is this one wooden? Nope. 2 wooden spools in there. But like I said, I still have a bundle of wooden spools in my shop. So let's look at the things I really wanted from here. These came cut this way. It wasn't someone that hand cut them. It says 1930s die cut heart collection. So it doesn't mean these are from the 1930s. It means the fabrics are, what do you call it, reproductions of 1930s fabrics, and they are 3.5 by 4 inch hearts. I don't know if there's the full 80 in there, but there's a lot. A little pink Scotty dog. We're not going to look at them all. I just want to see a few. This one's pretty. I like the florals. Ooh, gotta see that one. How pretty. This one has kitties. He looks mischievous. I've seen that print before. I've had that. Oh, maybe it was on a piece of paper. I think it was, yeah, it was a 6x6 paper. Oh, this has little girls on it. Oh, I'm also going to show you, I have it right behind me, so that's cute. I did a swap of journal supplies with a friend who got started doing journals because she watched my videos. And I went to her house. She lives right here in my town. I went to her house one time and gave her some tips. And she enjoys making journals. She just, she does a beautiful job. She brought some to show me. I love this one. But she just makes them for gifts, makes them for herself and for gifts for people. Because she has a job and doesn't spend all her time doing it like I do. These are really nice. So anyway, we met. I had some things I wanted to share with her, and she put together a bundle for me, and then we met at the coffee shop, and neither of us drink coffee. She got some tea, and I got a snow cone. There's a pin right through the middle of that. I hope I can get it out. Maybe I'll just pull the fabrics off the bottom. But they're just squares. I've got to finish that now, or I'm going to stab myself with that pin. It's kind of a dangerous way to put things together, isn't it? Well, there, sorry about that. Just didn't want to lay that on my desk and then stab myself. But look at those tiny little, there are others like that too. Tiny squares of fabric. And some circles. Here's some Christmas ones. I'll set them aside right now so I don't have to search for them. If there's anything else besides fabric, or oh yeah, look at the diamonds. I meant to say squares, not fabrics. Look at the diamonds. I love them. These are old fabrics. And again, there's a pin stuck straight through them. I want to see the design on this one. Looks like a baby fabric. Yeah, there's a baby. Somebody did a lot of work cutting all these things. There's a lot here, so I guess I got my money's worth. Some butterflies? Oh no, they're just some flower shapes. They're neat. I really like having a variety of fabric shapes. Very nice. There's a lot in there, so I got a good deal. The unique, well, let's do the books first. I got all of these from one vendor, and I keep finding this one. This is the third or fourth book of North American wildlife that I've had. And it's from Reader's Digest. And it's full of gorgeous pictures. This is 1982. But right there is a pair of birds you can fussy cut. But there are different sections, so there's the photos are pretty, but then we get into the illustrations. So we have mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish, invertebrates, insects, trees. I think I just flipped through this recently. I think I just got one of these. Maybe I still have it. I have a cart where I put stuff that I'm going to be putting in my shop, and it might be still on that cart. flowers, wildflowers. Just really beautiful. Ferns, mushrooms. Lots and lots and lots of fussy cutting in this book. I might keep that one. And then I got 6 little golden books. So I think this is the year for me of paper dolls and golden books. Seems like every year there's something that I just keep finding over and over. And I just listed the golden books that I wanted to sell recently. And I have one left in my shop that's it's about a puppy. So that one's left, and now I've got another pile of them, and I'm adding this to that pile. So I have lots of children's books to list. I have the Whitman Telltale and the Rand McNally Elf books that I'll be listing soon, and then I'll go back to doing the golden books. So there's just going to be a constant stream of children's books in my shop, I think, for a while. So this one is from 1969, unless this is a reproduction because it doesn't have another date. But I think it could be from, I don't know. But that's the date on here, 69. So it's Noah's Ark. So of course it has lots of animals. And Christmas Carols with Corinne Malvern illustrations. I love this book. I didn't even look through these to check their condition. This one has a tear right there. 1946 it says. It's got some dents there. It's not in great condition. Torn. It's torn there, but I will take some of the pages. I might use the cover and make Christmas journal with it. Pano the Train, or 1975. This is cute. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. I don't see any letters on any of these down here. Peter Rabbit. It's dated 1980, that when it was given to someone for Easter, to Brian. And this is the 12th printing, 1979. So they're not the Beatrix Potter illustrations, but they're very, very, very cute illustrations. We have Walt Disney's Mother Goose. My children had this book. I used to read it to them. And my grandchildren, I read it to them also. Okay, this says 1952, but I'm sure that this is not 1952 because it has Sesame Street characters on the back. But it doesn't have another date. And then we have Heidi. So these are probably all from the late 70s or early 80s. They all have that same, well, that one's not the same. Well, let's just see. Nope, this one says 1954 again. Oh, 1982. I love the story of Heidi, and I love, again, it's Corinne Malvern illustrations. These seem darker than other ones that I've seen. So those are the books. And then the unusual and unique paper items I got from one vendor. And oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed because he had a lot of stuff, but he wanted more money than I wanted to pay for them. But these were reasonable. But then there was another baggie that had maybe a photo or two, which I wasn't that interested in, but it had like antique, or I didn't check the date, but very old prescriptions. And they were on cool paper, and they were in great condition. And he told me $10 for the baggie, and there were quite a few in there. So I said I would take these 3 items, and I put the other things back. And then he realized that those prescriptions weren't his to sell. He didn't realize what was in the bag. Someone had given them to him to put in a display in his shop in Syracuse or something. So he had to take them back. And I was like, well, I really liked them. That's okay. I like these too. So these are, I guess I don't need to take them all out. They're coasters. Serving Hills Brothers coffee. There's quite a few in there. So that's something unique. I see a lot of paper coasters that are Christmas, or I have in the past, but I can use those for any time of the year. And these I've never seen before. I believe that these are milk bottle caps, but not the kind that we usually see. It's process completed between 5 a.m. and 1 p.m. Grade A pasteurized milk, Saturday. Dairymen's League Cooperative Association, 19th Street and Avenue B, New York, New York. There's no date. This says standard hood seal, push ring down. So it must be there would be a ring to go over the cap to hold it on. But it's waxed, lightly waxed. It's craft paper and it's fluted like a cupcake paper. There are 5 of them in here. 3 of them have these little dips in them. Oh, 4 of them do. But they are really cool. I'm not sure how I'll use them. I have to cut it to use it in a journal. But they're really neat. Tell me what you think of them. And then from one lady, I got a good price on this pile of textiles. I don't think they're extremely vintage. This is a pair of quilted placemats. And let me grab my... I keep them in here, but they're not in here right now. So some of you, most of you maybe, have seen these. I bought this at an estate sale. It was a homemade thread floss keeper made out of a placemat with Ziploc bags sewn into it. So I followed that example and I bought this one at Salvation Army and made one for myself. And I use them for ephemera holders. But this isn't, I like this, but this isn't my aesthetic really. I love fall, but I don't want it all year. But I like this, and I thought I could make another one and maybe put that fall one in my shop. And then make, I don't know how many I want, really, in here. I could use a whole bunch of them for all the ephemera that I have and get them all sorted in so it's easy to find stuff. So anyway, I have these 2. And then I got this pack of, this bundle of 6. They're used. They have some stains on them, but I don't care. And this has a ruffle around it. There was a really pretty set that was really more my style of pattern, but it was too oval. And this one is more square. It's rounded, but it's more squared off than the oval ones that I saw. So I thought these would work best to make some more of those ephemera holders. So I'm hoping to get some made and in my shop with these vintage placemats. What do you think of that? Is that something that you would be interested in? Please let me know, because I don't want to bother making them if nobody wants them. I probably won't be making them to order though. I just want to make them and put them in the shop because I don't know when I'm going to get to them. I don't want to feel pressured. And I got these. These are not handmade, but they are pillow shams, and I love the patchwork and I love the colors, and so I can cut them and make journal covers. They're just so pretty, and there were 2 of them. And then I got this. And this also, I believe, is manufactured. There's no tag on it, but I don't think it's homemade. But it's a table runner. I could put that on my table. It's kind of long for my table, but I just love the feel of this quilted fabric. I love the patterns. So, journal covers. So let's say this is a journal. And this could be, you know, cut and be the cover here. And then this, let's move it over here. This could be a flap on the front of the cover. And I'm not sure, it might be big enough to do that twice with both ends. Well, it could be if I don't make the journal too wide. So isn't that nice? So that is it. That's what I got from the flea market, but I still want to show you my friend that owns the coffee shop, and she just opened her antique store on the second floor. So she gave me some stuff. She gives me stuff when she finds stuff that she knows I would like and she doesn't want to sell it. These aren't in great condition, but she gave me these 3 books. I'm not going to keep this one. The back cover is missing. It's very damaged. It's very dirty and damaged, and I don't think I can make anything with that. But these 2 books, this one I would have to, you know, hide that. But it's The Christmas Story with Eloise Wilkin illustrations, and this is 1971. And then Charlie. Don't think I've ever had this one. You can see it's in bad shape, and it's worn where it's been rubbed on things. It says 75 there. Yep, 1975. Somebody underlined. It's got cute pictures. So this is one, and it's 49 cents back in the day. I've never seen that one. Then she gave me this one, Descants and Easy Bases. The Crones, Beatrice and Max. So it's a music book. A World in Tune. International copyright secured. Oh, 1950. And I like this. This book is exclusive property of Tunkhannock Joint Schools. My husband lived in Tunkhannock when he was young. So those were free. And then these were free too. I just swapped supplies with my friend Karen. Thank you, Karen. So she gave me transfer paper, Tolan Station, non-smear erasable white transfers on white background. I don't know what to do with them, but I'm going to play around with them and see what I can do. These little tablets, aren't they so pretty? Now, what kind of spring flower journals did I make in the spring? I made daffodils and pansies and tulips. I made iris journals too, but I love them. I'm not planning on making these types of journals every year, but I can use those in any kind of journal. These are some die cut shapes. So we have different styles, and so we would have things that we didn't want to use but thought the other one could use, and I think these are fun. My styles are very eclectic, so I would use these in a eclectic journal or a smash book. These would be really fun in a smash book or golden book. So these are fun, bright, cheery colors. I could use them in my Raggedy Ann journals that I'm making right now. I think these would, I'm going to keep them out. They might be awesome for my Raggedy Ann journals. The flowers and ladybugs. I think they'd be great. She gave me some inks. I'll have to try them out. They're just pigment ink pads, so they're not dye, they're pigment, so I could, that one's from Hobby Lobby at Stampabilities. I could emboss with them because the pigment ink stays wet long enough to emboss. This one is recipe cards from Current. On the back it says 22 cards, so I'm not going to count them here, but it doesn't matter. She knows that I like recipe cards. She watches my videos. This looks like 70s, definitely. I guess they're all the same. But they're really cool, aren't they? I love that cabinet with the glassware in it. And then she gave me some Christmas seals. I'll use those. I use a lot of Christmas seals in my Christmas journals. These are all the same. Oh, these are different. Really cute. That's a lot of them there, Karen. Thank you. And this trim is so pretty. Vintage looking, like retro. And I could use that in a lot of my journals. I like it. She gave me some authors cards and Crazy 8s cards. I didn't package your stuff up in cellophane bags. I wasn't that fancy. So we've got some authors cards. Oh, I've never seen them with this back. I remember when I first started doing junk journals and was looking for vintage stuff, I thought, I really love authors cards and I'll probably never find any, and I keep finding them. But I love them. And now I have these, and these are so different. And they're in really good condition. I don't still have all the ones that I have found. I sell them, but I still have some to use. And these are just some fun Crazy 8 cards. I have some tally cards. So this one has this pretty, like, almost like a folk art design. There are 8 cards in there. And this one has a loon on it. And then this one is a Holly Hobby Christmas one. It has 5, oh, they're gift tags, they're not tally cards. 5 gift tags. So I'll put them with my, I don't know if I want to put them with my Christmas stuff or my Holly Hobby stuff. I don't really have Holly Hobby stuff, but I've gotten some recently. Oh, those sticker books at the estate sale. So I was thinking I might have to do another Holly Hobby book. I don't want to keep repeating journals. There are so many other ones that I want to make that I haven't done yet. Here's some more pretty coasters. Aren't they great? Beautiful colors. And I don't remember if she said she made this. I think she said she didn't make it. I don't remember, Karen. But it's a door on a coffee dyed tag. And here's another tag. It's got fabric leaves on there. Somebody glued on there. It's chipboard or cardstock, and it's printed with the red gingham. So I could add some flowers to that and a little tie there. Some glassine bags. I always love these. These look like the ones you can get at Joann's. I think I have these, but I don't have these. But I love them. I use them a lot. If that didn't have the flowers, I could use that for a Raggedy Ann journal. Maybe I'll do something with it, add something to it. Here are some contract bridge score sheets. I always like them. They're great for journaling spots. These are some, I don't know what game these go to. Poker Keno. There, now I know. They're just cardstock. I don't know how to play the game, but they're fun. Now, oh gosh, wait till you see what's on the bottom of my box here. You guys, you're gonna love them, I think. We've got these gorgeous little pink bags, flat bottom bags with the gold crown. Aren't they cute? And this is just fun. I done real good. Somebody had it pinned onto their clothes because there's some little pinholes there. But that's really fun. I could do that in a large journal. She gave me some washi. So this one has bunnies on it. Oh, there's a cat and a bunny. It's just got animals. And this one has strawberries and lemon. Different fruit on it. So I'll put that with my strawberry stuff, because I'll probably make strawberry journals next year. And then my favorite things, I think. I like all the stuff I just showed you, but look at these. This is spice labels. She bought them at the flea market where she used to have a booth. So these are just spice labels, and they're really cool. I will use them in cooking journals, cookbook journals, but these are blank ones. And these are self-stick. And these are also spice and herb labels. They're stapled in. These are from 1966. And there are 40 labels in here. She got that at that flea market too. Thank you, Karen. Well, I bought something just for her too. I bought a pad, a big thick pad of, I don't know, maybe about 6 by 6 stationery, like note paper with Harry Potter Hogwarts stuff on the bottom of it. And because I know she wants to make a Harry Potter journal. My daughter sent me her Wordle of the day. So we think of each other when we're out shopping now. So yeah, these are great. I love these. And these are not self-stick. They're the gummed kind because they're older. These are awesome. And then this, oh my word. These are unused, unfolded seed packets for petunias. Morning glories. Tomatoes. Cucumbers. And lettuce. That might be it. Yep. Yes. Isn't that awesome? I love these. And because they're not folded, I can do what I want. I could sew it into a signature like that. I could construct it, sew it, or fold it and glue it, and have a little pocket envelope to tuck into a pocket, or paper clip to the side of a page. They are so awesome. I love them so much. And then she gave me this, put everything in this little box with the lid. She was so kind. So I get to keep that and store things in it. So thank you, Karen, for all of this stuff, and thank you, Lisa, for the freebies that you gave me. And I'm going to go check out her antique store. She gave me a sneak peek before she opened it, and she had some Reader's Digest books in there, so I'll have to go back and see if there's any Reader's Digest books I want. She gives me a discount because I'm her friend. So it's nice to know the owner of an antique store, I guess. It's nice to know Lisa anyway. So anyway, that's all the stuff that I have to show you today, and I will get busy doing some crafting on my Raggedy Ann journal now after I get all this stuff put away. Thank you for watching, and tell me what your favorite thing was. What's your favorite thing from the flea market? The sewing supplies with all those little fabric pieces, golden books, North American Wildlife book, the paper items, you know, the coasters and the milk bottle caps, And oh, all those textiles, placemats and stuff. And what was your favorite thing from my swap with Karen? Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.